Hey, thank you for running my Mario Kart station today. So when the kids come in for this one, you're going to have them get a partner and tell them to go and head and find a scooter at a pit stop. So the pit stops are just these small cones that are set up around the perimeter of the gym and that are right next to the scooters. That's what we call a pit stop. So they should be in partners. It's okay to have a group of three, but we're trying to limit groups of three. We don't want them if we don't need them. So once all the kids are settled, tell them we're going to do Mario Kart, just like we did in PE. So it's going to go in we did this in PE, but it's going to go in a counterclockwise direction. It's basically the arrow. It's kind of by the big whiteboard. That's the direction of travel. Um, on all laps, students need to make sure they go on the outside of the cones. They can't go on the inside of the cones. They can't cut corners. So that's one of the big rules on that one. But basically, what's going to happen is one student from each partner group, once you say go, is going to start driving around the track. So they drive around the track all the way around. Once they get back to their pit stop, they're going to do what's called they're going to park their scooter. So that means they park it upside down. They're going to high five their teammate, which gives them the keys. And once the other partner has the keys, they can put their scooter back on its wheels and then go ahead and go. Now, that partner that just finished, they now have earned a coin. So they're going to go to the middle and they're going to go ahead and grab one coin from one of those buckets. There should be four of them stationed around. They can go to either one. So they grab a coin and they bring it back and put it in their coin box. So that's how they earn coins for their laps. So this process continues. Now, what's cool about this is that the kids can decide how they want to spend their money. And that's what all that stuff in the middle is for. You're going to have 10 coins. It's going to buy you, if they want to save up their money, it buys you a star, and that is a cape that the students can keep. So if they save up their money and buy a star, they take the cape back, and if you ride with the cape on, you're invincible to attack. That means that nothing can hurt you, and then every lap you complete with the cape, you earn 2 coins for that lap. What's the only restriction on this one though is that your partners have to alternate. They can't use it every single lap. So like if I use it one lap as the cape, you can't use it on the next lap. You have to alternate. We have the banana. That's the bowling pins. So you can turn in 2 coins. And by the way, when they turn in their coins, they should be turning them into you. So they give you the coins back, and then they go ahead and grab their power. Those coins that you got, you can just redistribute them in the 4 orange buckets. But this is a have to drop power. They can't throw it. So what they'll do is they'll take their banana, their bowling pin, and they'll drive around. And at some point, they just have to open their hand and let it drop. If a student or their cart hits a banana, they have to complete 5 spins in place before they can continue on. That's the only restriction there. They have to complete 5 spins in place. If they decide they want to save up for a shell, they turn 4 coins into you, and they can then grab a dodgeball. They grab the dodgeball. That allows them to throw it. So they're going to take that dodgeball, they're going to throw it. If a dodgeball hits you or your cart, you go ahead and pick up your scooter. You take it to the middle where those dice are. That's the power-up station. So what you do at the power-up station is you roll the dice. That tells you how many you're doing, and then the students have their choice to pick from on the exercise I have displayed. So that's what they do for the power-up. And the unique thing about getting hit by a shell is that they don't earn their coin for that lap. So after they get done with their power-up, they carry their scooter back to their pit stop, park it, give the keys to their partner. Their partner takes off, but they can't grab the coin for that lap because they never finished their lap. Bananas and shells, if they are still on the course, they are still active. So if you later hit a shell that's already been used, that's the same as getting hit if somebody threw it at you. Or bananas, if you hit a banana, even your own banana, that still counts. You have to do 5 spins. And then the last power for 6 coins is the lightning. That's the pool noodles. So if the students want to buy a lightning, they get to keep it, kind of like the cape. They can only use it every other lap, just like the cape. But this one they can tag. So they can drive around and they can tag, but they can only tag people in front of them. They can't turn around and tag people coming up behind them. So they can only come up and tag somebody that's in front of them. If you get tagged by a lightning, it's the same as getting hit by a shell. You pick up your scooter, you go to the power-up station, you roll the dice. That tells you how many. You do the exercise, pick up your scooter, walk it back to your pit stop. You do not earn your coin. and you transition with your partner. So that's pretty much it. The kids have practiced this. It does seem very chaotic, but we did do this a lot in PE. I will probably be stopping by periodically because this is probably the most complicated station, and I'll be checking in to see how it's going and giving reminders and things like that. But yeah, it should be a ton of fun. If you see it, remind kids about safe driving and things like that, just to make sure that everybody's having a good time.